Get away.
Hello, everybody, and welcome once again to 3Y TV. And tonight, the OSCA Weekend Woodsman Series is live from New Hampshire Motor Speedway. Oh, that is right. I was not sure if I got that right. But tonight is the SR Design. What is it?
It's New Hampshire.
New Hampshire. I don't know. New Hampshire Motor Speedway for the SR Design Granite State Clash. Ooh, that's fancy. I like it. And design, not design. Zzz, as we are here again.
It's design, not design.
Yeah. I am smooth.
It's Leviosa, not Leviosa.
USA. As yeah, these boys here tonight heading to the Granite State, as the title says, for round number, I don't even know what round are we on?
10.
What race is this? 10? We're at 10.
Numero 10.
Wow.
Don't worry. When I was making the thumbnail, I seriously was shocked that we were at 10. So
yeah, this season's flying by, but there you see the point standings right now. Braxton Toby's on top of the leaderboard, and Cameron Rich making a charge back up to get that top spot back, only 8 points back there. So things heating up, and those guys in red, those are going to be the guys that are hungry tonight. Not too many chances before we get to the chase-offs here. So Alex Gretz and Ty McIntosh, Darren Staff, Gilberto, who is not going to be here tonight. That's going to be he's going to have some whole take himself out of. He did call it. He did say he was potentially not gonna be here tonight.
I think next week's the season finale, the regular season finale.
Was it next week or 2 weeks?
definitely not. Next week is Lime Rock, then we got Charlotte Dirt, and then I think Atlanta.
Wow,
could be wrong.
Excuse me, I am fully wrong.
Yeah,
but you know when I'm not wrong?
I have to look at it.
When I make my predictions.
Yeah, that's true. Look at that. I'm getting further. Am I even mathematically eligible? I'm mathematically eligible to get passed by Vic here, which would be.
I've had really strong weeks the last 2 weeks, sadly. So.
Yeah, and you're not even.
I really
trying,
just wanted to. I've not been. I really want people just to suck for once.
Oh man, yeah, and tonight it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be interesting here too, because just talking with my, I guess, lone wolf in the do-good camp here tonight, Dave Carpenter, saying the track actually handles pretty good here tonight. I think generally when you go to a flat track like New Hampshire, coming off the exits, it could, too much beans could be a factor here tonight. But gonna be, I think pleasantly surprised in how these cars drive. A lot of these guys out here should be. But again, tonight, 267 half laps, and the top 11 will invert. And so I gotta ask too, since we don't have Adam, we don't have Matthew with us tonight, Vic, how are we gonna handle their picks? Or do you have
I have picks already from Adam, and Matt, I'll just wing it.
Oh, I mean, that's what you do best, right?
I mean, it's paid off for him, right?
Yeah, I mean, I maybe that's what I should do sometimes. Maybe I think too much about those picks and just shoot from the hip here.
I think about my picks and then they end up doing well, and I look really dumb for saying they're not going to do well. So.
It's going to be really bad when you end up with a win by the end of the season. It's going to throw everybody off. But qualifying underway, group qualifying, as you see Dallas Myhand out on the racetrack.
We could make picks. You already know who I'm picking.
Yep.
I spoiled that for you. So my half one pick is going to be the 71 of Dave Carpenter, because I know that he'll probably qualify in the top 10, but historically speaking in OSCA, he does not finish in the top 10 here at
I was really interested, talking to him when you mentioned that, and for a guy who did say on the road course here at New Hampshire, in real life, has almost over 1,000 laps of real life experience, but the oval just never really grasped with him, even though he's kind of a hometown track for him. But yeah, so Carpenter currently 7th out of the 8 qualifiers right now, and I guess with that too means I'm next, and well, I think it's only fitting. I'm gonna go with the 99 of Austin Beers. He's gonna make Mama proud tonight. Let's go, short track kid.
And so Peeler, he told me earlier exactly who he wanted in half one. And well, I mean, I don't think it's a smart pick, but sometimes I'm wrong, and that's okay. But it's going to be the 89 of Ty McIntosh that Adam wants for half one. Of course, Adam not here because he's at a Jelly Roll concert, living his life.
How dare he?
Jelly Roll.
Yeah. How dare he? Why would he do that? And then for Matt, I think it's only fitting that Matt gets somebody that is also historically pretty good here. And let's go with the 36 of Ryan Lutz. If he can keep his head on straight, he can definitely have a good night.
Carlos, who's going to finish second in half number 1?
Let me tell you who's going to finish second in half number 1, alright? He is subbing in for a very loved driver, somebody who makes you feel oh so fine. So I'm going to go ahead and pick Kyle Carson at number 6 to get second place here and help me expand on my glorious points lead.
Ooh, I hope you're wrong, because he's got that ugly Vikings car out there tonight. Ugh. Oh, look at that thing.
I looked at that, and I was trying to find any rules violation I could with that thing.
Isn't that technically a cartoon character, which is banned?
Yeah.
It's also on the 40. The cartoon characters are also on the 43, so hush you.
Oh.
Well, you're not doing your job then.
They're not anime, they're cartoons.
You know,
Hey,
and to be fair, that for a Vikings car, that car does look pretty cool. I think we mentioned that last time too. We ran it. It's pretty sharp looking car. I'll give him that for being purple and gold. It's not bad. But you know what? I was just thinking, with Adam going to a Jelly Roll concert tonight, I just found out, my girlfriend actually just told me that, I don't know if you guys are too young. Do you guys remember the band Trapped?
Dude, I do. I saw them in concert when I was younger, and I have a shirt signed by all the members.
Oh, really?
Trapped?
Still in my closet. Yeah, Trapped. T-R-A-P-T. They sang Headstrong. It was on the ATV, MX versus ATV original.
Oh, they did Headstrong?
Yeah.
Okay.
Really good. Anyway,
So-
what about that?
Yeah, they're going to be playing, I don't know if you even know of the town of... Yes, Dorchester?
Yeah. I don't know Dorchester, but they always play in at Four Corners here near Jim Falls.
Oh, that's where they're playing?
I don't know if that's where they're playing that one you're
Hold
talking
on.
about, but that's where they usually
Oh, Jesus Christ.
like 4 or 5 concerts there a year or something like that.
Are they from like the Midwest or something? They're playing at. Yeah, that just kind of surprised me. Well, they're playing in a small town of Dorchester, which I think has a population of maybe 500 people, which is interesting. So I might be going to that. I don't know. I'm not a huge Trap fan, but I think it'd be kind of fun.
It's a good concert. Take my word for it.
no.
It's a good concert.
Yeah, it is in Chippewa Falls. No, October 28th. She said
Are they
it was
coming
in
to
Dorchester.
Florida?
Probably not.
Man, it's weird because it's Four Corners and Chippewa Falls and some other big cities.
It's weird that I would say that because it's technically in Jim Falls.
Yeah, I suppose it's kind of in between there. Yeah, interesting.
It's on the side of the roadway that's technically Jim Falls.
Okay. Yeah. Interesting, but right now, what's interesting? Ryan Lutz and Austin Beers on the front row. Cameron Rich, 3rd, and our points leader Braxton DeWeese 4th, and Cooper Johnson, who is fastest in practice, is running in the 5th position with. I'm trying to see if I can. 4 minutes to go now. So boy, oh boy, Lutz once again starting up front, seeing if he can keep it clean here tonight. something out of the riffraff and craziness, and see if he can pick up a long-awaited W, which I think even in these cars he's shown the speed, but just hasn't got a run in, I think, all season long. There's Joe Francis sneaking up through the point standings as well. I think has been one of those guys that could make some noise quietly here, sitting in ninth right now, but man, oh man, he's in the old Rocket Man Seth Rawls ride, number 25. Can he win the title race here tonight? And there's old
Who drives the
Taylor's
89?
pick. Ty McIntosh.
A Macintosh?
That's his car?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who drive? What number does Tim drive?
35?
35. All right. That's
Yeah,
Jake
that's one of
Scarborough.
debuting.
Oh,
Yeah,
Jake
debuting.
Scarborough's in that.
We
ride.
even have an in-car camera from him.
Ooh, give us a wave if he's listening. Don't tread
Yeah.
on him either. I can
Yeah,
see him
Jake,
on the
if you're
flag.
listening, give us a wave.
Oh,
He's not listening.
He's not listening. He's warming up those tires. He's got a handful
Vic,
going on.
can you get on the driver's chat and just say, hey Jake, give us a wave for the camera?
Hey Jake, give us a wave.
There we
Hey,
go.
there he is. There he is. There you go. Got the wave. Thanks, Vic. I didn't know if I was in the proper chat there, but it's now about 2 minutes to go. Austin Beer still holding on to the top spot. Kyle Carlson, yeah, your pick in sixth. Trying to look for any surprises. Kind of surprised Zach Rogers in the one car tonight, back in 16th. Gavin Hibbs, who's usually shown some speed in qualifying, back in 17th right now. And 3 cars have yet to make a lap. Rashid Colt, Neil Rutt III, and Alex Grates. And I believe Neil Rutt was a late show up. I don't even know if he's even in the... Actually, Neil Rutt, DJ Weeks, and Alexander the Greats have all joined late, so they're going to be getting the EOL with the limited practice, or not making enough practice rule.
It's 2 practice laps, right?
DJ's fine. But the 14 and
DJ.
66 will be getting penalties.
Okay, yeah, they'll be getting starting up back. DJ Weeks rocking the breast cancer pink there tonight. Is this our first race in October? It was last week?
No, last week was. That's why we had the pink numbers on the ticker, but not the tower, because when I coded the tower, it's differently coded than the ticker, so it's very hard for me to get it a specific color.
Oh, that makes sense. That's fair. That's fair. I gotta ask you, Carlos. What did the team have to say before New Hampshire here tonight?
Oh, they're excited. Are you kidding me? The only thing that's getting them down is the recent bad luck, specifically on Dallas Myhans. He's had horrendously bad luck this whole season, and while he's been able to put together a couple good races, the tracks that he's been really enjoying, especially last week, one of his favorite tracks, and he couldn't do anything because he kept on getting involved in other people's wrecks. This is another one of his favorite tracks, so he's looking to get a good finish here tonight as well.
Yeah, hopefully he can get turn that luck around. Should be a fun race indeed. But with that, qualifying is in the books. Ryan Lutz gets the pole. Austin Beers will start alongside of him. And again, right in that row, right behind him will be Cameron Rich and Braxton DeWeese. So that should be pretty fun. You got 4 hungry guys right there as we look through the field. David Westergreen, 13th. He didn't quite crack the top. Or I'm sorry, I was thinking not Westergreen. I'm thinking of Carpenter, who qualified 16th, which is not quite top 10, but almost top 15. Westergreen, though, rocking the Kansas City Chiefs colors. Seeing if he can pick up a win tonight, and maybe a win for the Chiefs for Bite Size Sports. Zach Rogers, super sub, back in 17th position. There you see, round out the field. Darren Staff, I'm kind of surprised there,
Same.
Carlos, that Darren back in 22nd. Maybe this is this not burn up your stuff, Darren Staff? Maybe just gonna take it easy.
Listen, we had a little team meeting after last week's race and before this race. I specified how important it is to qualify, and how we've been getting caught up in other people's bad lucks because we've been qualifying pretty badly. Of course, open qualifying. You have all this time, but it's very possible you just can't put together a good lap because there's too many cars going on around. So that's what I'm assuming happened with Darren, because he was putting in competitive top 10 lap times in practice. So if he avoids other people's messes, I expect to see Darren Stapp having a great run tonight, maybe finishing 10th or higher. But of course, that's if he doesn't get caught up in any incidents.
Yeah, hopefully he does not. And another guy even starting a little bit ahead of him from the dirty side of South Bend, Indiana, Adam Tepe in the 23rd. He's had some rough luck here as well. Hopefully he can work his way up through the field as the cars are rolling. And the two guys on the front row, they've had history. They've been on the same team much of their iRacing career, at least Austin Beers since he's young. I don't know how long Lutzy Boy has been racing, but two guys with modified blood in their veins, and of course New Hampshire kind of the Daytona for the modified, so kind of fitting that they are on the front row here tonight. See if they can make some noise, but again, our regulars right behind them of Cameron, Rich, Braxton, and Weiss, they're gonna be looking to battle it out up front. Should be a fun battle to watch with those four, and maybe some of these other guys, Kyle Carlson, Caden Tufts in 7th, Damian, who's been loud in a lot of these races as well. And man, James Watson's still putting on some cool, I like the black and the pink, awesome stuff. And Neil Rutt not getting that qualifying lap in or practice. We'll be starting from the tail end of the field. Another modified guy, Gavin Hibbs, is he starting on the pit? So that should be an interesting move. Again, another guy who's had that rough stretch of luck, and maybe he's doing the old Robert Hill strategy here, trying to stay out of the mess and see if that will work for him.
We're going this time? All right, thank you.
Yeah, we're gonna get ready to go green flag racing. Again, 67 laps. I think a fuel run is about 45, so keep an eye out on that once that window opens. Might see some green flag pit stops, or maybe even under caution strategies galore here tonight. Pace truck dives down. Lutzy Boy Beers on the front row. Barney's waving that flag. We are racing. Cars dive into turn number 1. Lutz gets the advantage. Whoa, washes up the track. That's going to open the door for Beers. As man alive, Lutzy seemed to get into the corner okay, but just washed up, got away from him.
Rashid Coles had an issue as well.
That was a huge checkup midfield, and to avoid it, he crashed into the pit wall. So.
Oh man, fortunate start for Rashid, as now Ryan Lutz looks on the inside of Beers, trying to get that lead back, as Beers leads lap number 1, but will he take lap number 2? Oh, Lutzy kicking it sideways, and again, two guys who give it 100%. Both these guys are gonna tax their equipment to the max, especially that 36 car trying to get the lead. Right now he's gonna have to settle for 2nd as we complete lap number 2. And Austin Beers leading the way. Rocking the old Miss Goodies. Hopefully Mama's proud. Mama's watching out there tonight. Cameron Rich here, ran the fastest lap. Man, almost by a full 10. So I would expect Cameron Rich to be contending for the lead here. Maybe just letting these two boys ahead of him duke it out. another lap, but it seems for as far as the top maybe 15 or so single file. Usually we see that hornet's nest kind of back in mid-pack, but not too bad right now. Only a couple cars in the back of the pack running side by side. Everyone else just kind of minding their P's and Q's in the early going here, trying to get some green flag laps in. Again, a couple cars missing here tonight. And Lutz, oh, he's trying to do the slide job. Is it gonna work? Beers is gonna have to go to the inside, but I think Lutz is gonna get the grip on the outside. He's gonna the lead. And now, if Beers could repay the favor, he does. These two guys are gonna put on like a Days of Thunder scene going on here, battling for the lead. Beers retakes that top spot. See, and I think that's where your boy Cameron's gonna be sitting here. He knows he's fast. He's laying down some pretty quick laps. He's right there. If you're Cameron, you probably just want to sit back there and let him duke it out.
Yeah, save your stuff.
Yeah, save your stuff.
Remember last
caution's out.
Oh no!
Oh no, Dallas! No! Oh, Western.
And I saw Darren with our front bumper.
Oh man. Ray Bracey involved in the wreck as well. So the bad luck continues for the 15 of Dallas Mahan. Oh man. Oh. Ronald Bracey just kind of misjudged that corner, and yeah, and everything just kind of bottled up. Capuano got involved in it as well. Did Bracey lock him up and he just couldn't turn? It's weird.
The 15 has already had some damage. I don't know. I don't want to really say anything because it's it could be biased to no matter what you look like, but that onboard didn't really look that good for the 7 in my eyes, of course.
No.
But I'm not gonna really say anything considering who got involved. But let's take a look from top board.
Yeah, it doesn't seem
Also,
like
the yellow's going to the 7, just so you guys know.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's pretty obvious in
All right,
this case.
The 7, it definitely looked like the 7 just misjudged the corner. From the onboard, it looked a little different, but no, that overhead view kind of looks like he just misjudged it.
Yeah, I don't know if he was maybe in a, sometimes you get caught up in a drag race with another driver, and all of a sudden it's like, oh shit, I missed my
and
marker
especially
there.
when you can get like trained on the outside here in a way. If you're held to that inside lane, you're not going to get a good drive on the corner.
Yep.
Those guys behind you, it's kind of like a reverse Martinsville. So you probably want to get right behind him and not give up any more spots.
Yeah, and it could have almost been kind of like what we've seen Ryan Lutz do to Austin Beers for the lead, just trying to get that slide job, just dive deep into the corner and get to the outside and try to make the 15 go below you. But it does look like we do have the 9 car of David Westergreen, who oh, there's that initial wreck off the start with that bottleneck for Rashid Coles. But we do have David Westergreen up here in the 3-wide TV booth, and David, it wasn't I guess he didn't get to run that long here so far, but what the heck happened out there?
I had just as much an idea as you, I guess. I hit the brakes because the 7 wrecked 15. And when I hit the brakes, people behind me don't believe in that, I guess. It's the same guys who wreck every week, so, it is what it is. But I knew I wasn't going to get an opportunity to shout out Bite Size Sports unless I got in the infield care center booth. So I jumped in because they deserve a lot more than this, but we get run over every week, so.
Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate. We were talking about the beautiful the paint scheme you've been running here since Thursday Night Football began, and we were hoping for better circumstances. Chiefs are playing. I think they're leading 3-0 right now, and that luck for the bite-sized sports predictions. They've been going the right way. I think since they picked my Packers and that failed.
Yeah.
But past couple weeks they've been looking pretty good.
Yeah, it's been a good little a good little paint scheme
All green.
we've been doing, and it's been fun. So, shout out to Bite Size Sports, obviously. My South Shore teammates, hopefully Cooper and Davey, can go carry the water on this one. I'm hoping for another caution.
All right, yeah, hopefully get back in there, get in contention. Heck, never know, get some points, man.
That's what we need. Road course next week. We need points.
You'll get them tonight. I have faith, but best of luck to you.
Thank you.
That's David Westergreen. Hopefully can get back out there. But here we go on the restart here. Austin Beers on the outside, your leader. As we get the green flag as we hit lap number 11. Beers getting a good jump. Ryan Lutz right behind him. Able to stay ahead of Braxton DeWeese and Cameron Rich. But now Cameron on that inside, as Carlos mentioned, you can kind of get bottled up on that outside, just can't, or inside, can't get that run on corner exit. And also kind of where you see that lighter gray, I believe that's where it is. It's the progressive banking too. Let me in, let me up, let me in. It's kind of the feeling, like you said, the reverse Martinsville is definitely how you feel. Just like that meme or GIF there. You just want to get to the top side no matter what. Sometimes you got to lose a couple spots, but fortunately for Cameron Rich, only losing one spot, but Damian Laniger right now on his heels as well. As
that's odd. I'm being shown Dylan Thomas with a black flag.
Ooh.
He was
that from
having
what
internet
restart?
issues. He was having
Oh,
internet issues. I'm really not sure what it's from.
Oh, all right.
So maybe his computer doesn't even know what it's about. Braxton DeWeese taking a peek below Ryan Lutz here for the second spot, but now Lutz diving into the corner deep. He's not quite gonna have enough here to get ahead of Austin Beers, and Beers is gonna hold on to that top spot for now. And man, I gotta think all you're doing right now is wearing out that right front tire. You're Ryan Lutz, but you know, we're almost getting in that window too where you could maybe pit and make it the rest of the way, but you don't want to burn up your stuff too early here as well. As Beers now trying, or sorry, Lutz trying to go to the outside of Beers.
Oh,
Boy. That's gonna open the door. That getting a little loose wiggly there for Beers. Lutz all the way down on the below the apron. He's gonna take the lead, but Beers is gonna get a run. But Lutz is gonna have that top side hooked up. These old oh boy, they're leaning on each other now. Oh, they make contact for the lead. Oh, Lutz I think kisses him back on the side. Side by side. Right, I don't think there's a lot of people have faith that these guys could run fender to fender without getting wadded up, but man, these guys are putting on one hell of a show here for that top spot. And Braxton DeWeese right now, he is in the catbird seat to watch this all go down. Oh boy, Braxton didn't want to be a part of it. Almost gets in the back bumper as Beers and Lutz almost make contact. That could have been catastrophic for those top three guys, as they, even in spite of this, these two cars, the 99 and 36, battling it out for the lead. Oh, the caution's out. Beers spins out Lutz in. Oh, a little kiss to the rear end. Oh, Lutz.
well, that'll make the car legal.
Yeah, maybe that's what he was worried about. Had some legal modifications there. Oh man. So at least Westergreen got the caution he wanted. These guys were running hard. And that I don't know
Cam
who you
did a
call
fantastic job of hitting the brakes. Because I thought at first he misjudged where Damien was going to go and they would have made contact. But wow, look at this.
And right here, I think when you see Lutz start spinning, you don't know which way he's going to quite go. Boy. Yeah, he didn't have a lot of room. Wow. So Tally going to the 99, hearing Vic making the call. And that was, you know, it had to be a tough call to make because guys are racing. It looks like Beers coming down, but the way he arced the corner, or Lutz coming down, Beers kind of drifting up. It was just tight racing, battling for the lead. But at the end of the day, Beers getting the penalty flag, or the EOL. He hits pit
No,
road.
just a warning.
Or is it warning? Is that what it is? Oh yeah, is it the second one, the EOL? Is that how it goes? I can't remember now. I'm getting old. See, a lot of these cars now coming down pit road.
13 drivers stayed out. 14th and back, right as of right now, is in pit road.
See, I still think you're on that outside bubble if you can make it, if we did go green the rest of the way. So that could be the thinking here. And then maybe for you know, Braxton DeWeese, Cameron Rich, Damian Leininger, Cooper Johnson, Caden Tufts, and the rest of the cars that stayed out. Some of them even pitted under our first caution too. I think Dallas Myhan back in 11th, Darren Staff in 12th, Gretz in 13th. So they got a little bit more fuel, but saving that last set of tires for some of these guys who already pitted, or having those fresher tires later in the run. Or, you know, heck, if we run another 20 laps, I think the guys who just pitted are going to be back in anyway. So track position, I think, going to play a big factor here. I'm really going to be curious to see how Beers and Lutz climb through the field here as well. So how hard they were racing each other for the top spot. Now they're going to have to do that through the rest of the field right now. But as quickly as that changed, some things stayed the same, and Braxton DeWeese and Cameron Rich up front once again in an OSCA race. How about that?
We already kind of know what Cameron Rich's strategy is. It's starting to look like it's going to be the same thing that he did in half number 2 of last week's race, where he ended up winning. He didn't pit at all because everybody kept on bringing out a caution to the point where the tires didn't really matter for at the end.
You know, and I was thinking that, but you know, it's a little bit different of a situation as Richmond was last week, because I think tires might be a little bit bigger of a concern. Plus, I think we're getting a little bit longer green flag stretches, so he's going to see a few more cautions here as well before that would potentially pay off. So it's going to be interesting. Not saying it won't work.
It's good to try
I'm always
early.
surprised. Yeah, good to try it early, and I think, again, worst case scenario, if you get a good long stretch, even if it is about 20 laps, you can come down pit road regardless, but definitely could pay off with the
Just want to note something. The 25, 43, and 97 from the front runners all pitted there
Yes.
at 1 to green. So.
Oh, and 1 to green.
So so they're going to be close. They're going to be real close if they can make it. About 40.
But we're going green this
7
time.
laps. Going green. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. This pace truck dives down pit road, taking the green flag once again on lap 22. Braxton DeWeese getting a great jump. Ooh, Cam spin his tires there maybe a little
No,
bit.
I don't know if Cam had something going on, because he drove to the inside of the inside lane, like as if he was going to pull off, but had a little bit of a delayed start. Didn't really hurt him though in a way, because he still is clear in second place with DeWeese by himself, of course, with that really good start.
Yeah, DeWeese, great start. Cameron Rich, a great save that didn't lose a spot on the racetrack, holds on to that second spot. Carlson and Ty McIntosh now trading paint here for the 6th position.
That's netcode.
It was. And man, what a save by Carlson as he's able to hang on. Loses a couple spots. He's back in 8th position now, but almost went for a ride up the track. And now you see the Vikings and Giants duking it out there for the ace spot. And Dallas Myhan, how about that? Just saw him gets turned a handful of laps ago, and now he's running in the top 10.
Oh, 3 wide.
Oh, here comes Beers though. He is running aggressive. He's trying to get back up to the front. Oh, this is where he had that issue with Lutz earlier. Mayan pinching him down low as he can get him. Oh man, they're trading paint down the backstretch almost.
Those fresh tires are looking good.
Yeah, those fresh tires are looking real good right now for Beers. Yeah, he's right in the corners. You see it paying off for that 99.
He does have a little bit of front end damage.
Beers does?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, a little bit. Just a little, yeah, not too bad, but yeah, definitely some contact was made. Of course, he did make that slight contact with Lutz in that 36. If you look at the back of the field, Lutz back in 15th. There you see Scarborough in the filling in for OSCA Daddy, running in 18th, battling Darren Staff, trying to get his night rebounded after oh boy, man, still got quite a bit of damage on that 45.
Yeah.
Westergren, I think he's in about the same boat. Looks like, I don't know if it's, I guess it's just normal camber, but that tire exposed looked even worse. Ooh, who's way down low up ahead there? Halfway up. I don't know if that was Greats. Ray kind no, it's right ahead of kind of Jones. That might have been Greats in the 14, getting maybe a little loose off the corner. We are lap 27 of 67 right now, and how about that? You know, let's again talk about his modified blood that he has. He's looking like maybe a dirt track modified with no rear end there anymore.
He's got an aerodynamic advantage right now.
Yeah, he's trying to make the best of it. He's working his way up to the 12th position.
Yeah. For legal purposes, I don't actually know if iRacing has that coded to be an aerodynamic advantage, but in real life, that is an aerodynamic advantage.
Yeah, that'd be. To me, I think in iRacing it'd almost be too much of an advantage because it'd be so easy to get a teammate maybe to hit your bumper off. Oh, someone in grass? No.
Neil Rutt.
Oh, Neil Rutt. Oh, he's got heavy damage to the front end of his car as well. Speaking of modified guys, Neil Rutt. What happens here?
Too much beams actually in the corner.
He might have thought, hey, you know, my teammate Dave Carpenter likes running this New Hampshire road course. Why don't I do the same? Right now, Beers on a mission to go to the front, already up to that 6th position. Right ahead of him, Caden Tufts, Damian Leininger battling side by side. See which way. Man, look at, you see the time that Beers is gaining on DeWeese right now, again with the fresher tires. Seeing how much tires do pay off. You see, wow, Cameron Rich, Braxton DeWeese battling up front there. No strangers at duking it
3
out
wide.
for that top spot. 3 wide. Caden's telling Damien, we're 3 wide, we're 3 wide. Just to let you know. Beers did not back out, just got his nose in there, just doing enough, and oh, he's taking advantage of those tires. At some point, the way Beers is running, those things got a plateau, but man, he's running up into the 4th spot now. He's putting his target on Cooper Johnson, running in 3rd, having a strong run in that 91 car. Again, I feel like we can say this about a lot of guys, but Cooper Johnson's another one of those guys who just had terrible luck so far in this season, so it's good to see him running smooth, running up front so far. But he's got that fast 99 car of Austin Beers right behind him.
And there's a part of me, Goody, that's thinking, is this actually the fresh tires, or is this the fresh tires and the fact that it's Austin Beers? Because he wasn't the only front runner who did go down pit road. The next closest person to him is Ryan Lutz. Of course, he was involved in that incident, but he's up in 9th, and he's not even running anywhere near close to the same lap times as Beers is.
No, I think it is a combination of both. We've seen Beers,
Rich going for the lead.
Oh yeah, Cameron Rich. Oh yeah, he does go for the lead. Can he make it stick? He doesn't quite get it at the line. DeWeese is holding him off so far. I think if these two guys duke it out, Beers is going to be there. But you know, as far as Beers is concerned, we've seen the speed from him. He was fast in practice. I think yes on both accounts that Beers being aggressive, and again maybe in his position too is not running for points, just filling in for Gilberto here tonight. Let it all hang out, let it all on the line, and let her eat. And man, for Austin Beers right now, he is letting it eat as he's closing in on our 2 leaders. I'm just looking at the best lap times. Gavin Hibbs back in 8th. He ran a lap time that was 0.2 faster than the next guy, Cameron Rich. And Cameron Rich and Austin Beers basically ran pretty close to the same lap times as their best laps, but Gavin Hibbs, man, oh man, he found some speed. And I think that happened once he got his fresh tires on. So, man, I think we could see these speeds going faster by the end of the race. And Cameron Rich is still looking, but Austin Beers is getting close. But, man, he is still digging really hard. I got to wonder if those tires are going to hold up. So, if you're Beers, you're probably going to want to make this move quick. Make it stick and maybe run away from these guys a little bit. Because even though Braxton DeWeese and Cameron Rich are on a lot older tires, I gotta wonder, man, they can't be burning them up as much as Beers is right now. I thought maybe Beers is gonna look on the outside. Cameron Rich closing that up, but man, Rich
shifting down.
A little downshift and getting that car to rotate through the center of the corner. He's definitely working for these top guys. That could be something too these guys didn't really play with until right now, and I think these top 3 cars definitely hooked up out on the racetrack right now. So Ryan Lutz picking up a few more spots up into 7th. Ty McIntosh, I want him in 8th. And, look, see how much Neil Rutten go.
There he goes.
Go around here just
by.
a few left. Yeah. Playing the smart move, live to see another lap, but you see them fighting that wheel off corner exits. You see, the only point I've heard these cars being unstable is on corner exit. You see how much wheel they got to put in. Yeah, that's actually a little bit more damage too on the Austin Beers machine than I thought there initially was. Beers goes to the inside of Braxton DeWeese. He's going to take that top spot if he can make it stick in the corner. Yeah, and he's got it. It's on lap number 40. But, if there's any, we're right on that fuel window from when these guys came down pit road. He did not top off on that last caution lap. I feel like it's going to be a long shot if Beers is even going to be able to come close to sniffing making it the rest of the way. But I gotta wonder if some of these guys that were on the tail end of that guys who pitted came back down pit road. They're kind of save mode right now. I'll tell you what though, Austin Beers, he did take that lead and he did it pretty convincingly, but not really pulling away. And even, in fact, Cooper Johnson.
Oh, contact.
Look, close. Oh, Cameron dancing around a little bit. See Cooper Johnson getting into this group as well. And Caden Tufts, Ryan Lutz, and Damian Leineger are not that far behind either. They could be throwing their hat in this bull ring right now. Braxton DeWeese looks like he could potentially make some moves if he wanted to, but he's also got to look in the mirror at Cameron Rich, battling for that second spot.
Pit stops? Question mark?
That's it, Damian. I was just gonna say I didn't know if that was a glitch in the scoring, but yeah, Damian down pit road as we see. That could be. I kind of like this move, short pit. We've seen the advantage that Austin Beers got on the tires. Especially for these guys that can't pit. I want to keep a note for the guys who at least do come down pit road. If that's going to pay off for Damian, he'll be able to hold them off.
Cameron Rich is battling DeWeese there for seconds, though.
So yeah, Cameron Rich hasn't forgotten why he wants to get around that 8 car, take that, gain as much points to be the regular season champion at least.
And actually, that is the battle for the points lead. Well, between the points leaders, I should say. They're not that close enough where it's automatic that.
You know, still you want to be a net gain no matter what. And right now, I believe, did they both lead a lap? I don't know if Cam did it yet or not. I can't remember. Man, he's going on the inside now. He might lead a lap here soon. He took a peek there below Austin Beers. 23 laps to go, and again, older tires. He's holding on pretty strong here.
Yeah, I mean, it's possible that Beers could have also just killed his tires getting up there that quickly. Maybe not to the point where Austin Beers is going to be struggling the rest of this run, but maybe to the point where the tires have for sure equaled out, or maybe the tires are just a little bit worse than Cameron Ridge.
Yeah, the only other thing which I don't know, maybe
maybe not. He's pulling away.
Yeah, he's pulling away. He might have been kind of playing a little cat and mouse, just trying not to burn his tires up, and now set the afterburners off. It seemed like right as you were talking about that, he lit a fuse and
who's
got
fourth,
gone.
battling for third.
Yeah, look who's coming, Ryan Lutz. Looking on the inside of Braxton DeWeese for that 3rd spot. We've seen him dive right below the apron. Oh boy, getting right on the bumper of Cameron Rich. So I had to wonder, I know Beers and Lutz are pretty good buddies, but maybe after that contact, are they still going to be as good of friends on the racetrack? But if I see, from what I know of those two, I think they'll go right back to it. They'll put on another good show for the lead. They'll do anything for the race fans. I'll tell you what, they'll put on a good show. But Lutz still has to work his way around Cameron Rich as we see Ty McIntosh down pit road. In the Denver, I was trying to wonder what was the color scheme here. I forgot the Chiefs are playing the Denver Broncos right now.
Oh man. It's going to be a tough night if you're a Denver Broncos fan.
Yeah, well, it's only 10-0, which I think if you're a Denver Broncos fan, that's probably better than what you would think. But
Johnson, Tubbs, Hips, Rangers, Carlson, all down Peru. I mean, yeah, you could be facing the Dolphins right now.
Oh yeah, that offense is dirty right now. It's bad, or good, but it's bad for everyone else.
Listen, if you're a Broncos fan, watch out for any former Bronco. Caution is out.
Oh, caution! Oh, that as
I think I see Thomas Capuano.
Everything. Yeah, I think he's might be the victim of our 3rd caution here of half number 1. Take a look at the 3-wide TV replay. By himself, around he goes.
So that worked out for everybody who did not pit, especially Austin Beers and Ryan Lutz.
Yeah, those guys who did pit, but I don't think could have made it. And Cameron Rich and Braxton DeWeese, now they're going to be on even playing ground with Lutz and Beers. This could be fun. Oh, Cooper Johnson stayed out because he just came down pit road, so he was a lap down.
Yeah, or he was ahead of I don't know quite what the actual determination is, but I think regardless, he'll be getting back on the lead lap.
Yes. There's Damian Leininger, who again short pitted, stayed on the lead lap, and now he's going to be our leader.
Yeah, actually, it might be possible. He did stay on the lead lap, I think.
Another one might have been Ty McIntosh as well if he gets it around. Interesting. Austin Beers wins the race off pit road. Kynan Jones.
2 tires, 10.82 second pit stop.
Moves up to the
Alex Grates, 9.87 second pit stop.
Wow. Wow. So, once again, seeing the mix of strategies. Again, Damian Leininger staying out, but did make that green flag pit stop earlier. which is about 8 laps ago, I do believe.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here.
It's gonna be interesting. I'm curious how those 2 tires worked or are gonna work. Yep, they're asking Kynan right now, did he take 2 tires? And I think the answer most definitely. So some of these guys, I did Kynan. Do you know if Kynan and Gretz did they pit earlier under the first or second caution? Let's see if they did. They could have maybe even looked at what the tire wear it was, and that could also maybe bode well that they knew that they could make this move and take the 2 tires. Maybe the left side's not wearing much at all. Again, track position being king here. And I believe I have to look at the points coming into tonight, especially for these for Greats and Kynan Jones.
Well, there you go.
Well, there we go. The Greats just on the outside, looking to see him on the top spot, so he wants to get in, and kind of rolling the dice here a little bit. I think gotta do it. Kind of Jones, is he on here? Yeah, he's right there. He's right ahead of that. Right on the left. So he's another guy. Again, not securely in a chase off spot now, so track position could play huge for the 73. So huge playoff implications here potentially. The 73 and the 14. And we're about ready to go back to green flag racing. 15 laps to go here in half number 1. Damian Leininger on the outside with the lead. Pitting 8 laps to go under green, staying in the lead, and he's going to get a good jump. Don't look now, Beers and Lutz are side by side battling for that second position. Kynan Jones having to let Braxton DeWeese and Cameron Rich looks like he might get into that 5th spot. How about Jake Scarborough? Did he take 2 tires as well? He's right up there in the mix in the top 10.
Jake, no, he took 4 tires.
He did take 4 tires. What a great run.
He was running up there.
I didn't realize he was running that far up there. A good pit stop too. And Damian, I think he kind of knew he was a sitting duck, and Austin Beers retakes the lead. Ryan Lutz following right behind. And there's a lot of reasons I'm happy to see that 99 car. Austin Beers, short track kid, cool seeing him back out here. Of course, my pick here for half number 1, of course, rocking the Miss Goodies as well. But I still think we're going to see some fireworks between him and Ryan Lutz before this race is completed. So I think if you're Braxton DeWeese, you might be in the catbird seat and just let these final 12 laps unfold if you can. But Cameron Rich right now too, back in that 5th spot. Can he get by the 12 car? And how about this, Carlos? Dallas Mayan, he had the bad luck, and you know what? Maybe this is turning a new leaf. Battling Kynan Jones right now, moving up in that 6th position. I bet you both, you and Dallas, gotta be feeling pretty good about this.
I'm very happy. This is of course expected from Dallas. He's been beating himself up a lot lately because of his unfortunate finishes. But I keep on telling him they're not his fault. Aside from I think maybe 1 or 2 mistakes, the rest of the time he's been getting caught up in everybody else's business. And then he got caught up in somebody else's business earlier in this race. Great recovery. That pit strategy of staying out worked out for Dallas as well. Currently in 6th place with just minimal left side front end damage. But he's still up there. One mistake could wipe out 4 cars, and he'll find himself there battling for the lead.
Yeah, you never know. Putting himself in a great position.
Hit the wrong button.
And and even even if worst comes worst, you know, if he stays into that 6th position by the end of it.
Oh,
caution's
wreck,
out.
big one.
Uh-oh. Gretz. Oh, was that Bracy again involved? Oh, no.
yeah, Bracy was involved.
So going around, causing the 4th caution, 9 laps to go.
I don't think he caused this one, though.
No. Oh, and Gretz really nowhere to go. And actually, who was that ahead of Capuano? And Westergreen even apologized over the radio, just said the car pushed up. Didn't think he was going to push up quite as much as he did. Turned around that 7 car of Ray Bracy. And Tally going to the 9 car, getting the warning. It's now 8 laps to go here in half number 1. This, again, could be electric finish, because I think we've seen great speed out of the top 5 so far. And if you're Damien, it's got to be frustrating, too. Just being on those older tires, I bet you it's so tempting to want to come down pit road under this caution, but you cannot give up the track position, as I believe no one coming down pit road, which I believe a lot of these guys might have used their 2nd set of tires up.
Yeah, I see Austin Beers, Ryan Lutz has already gone down pit road twice. Of course, that doesn't mean that they took tires both times, but they've already gone down twice. I see Joe Francis, Kynan Jones, DJ Weeks have gone down 3 times. Watson has gone down 4 times. Tepe twice. Westergreen, Capuano 3 times. So again, it's not guaranteed they took tires every single time, but you know, some of these are for sure. Some of these drivers are for sure already out of fresh rubber.
Yeah, I think some might have been even the topping off right where we had about 47 laps to go. But yeah, tires at a premium here for Damien. He's not gonna have too much of a premium to pay. We'll get the green flag with under 5 to go, as we're not even 1 to go yet. 6 laps to go. Should be an awesome battle for.
Yeah, I'll hurry up. So we'll get more laps in here.
Oh,
we're gonna go green this time.
Oh, okay. So it'll be 5 laps to go. Hands out the window, 1 to go for, I think Beers was saying. He'll start on the inside this time. Usually the leader's been taking the outside so far. Austin Beers, Ryan Lutz, Braxton DeWeese, Cameron Rich, and Damian Leininger in your top 5. We'll restart with 5 to go. Dallas Mahan, Jake Scarborough, Joe Francis, Kynan Jones, and DJ Weeks round out your top 10. We are green flag racing. 5 laps to go from New Hampshire. Great restart from the 99 of Austin Beers. As now these guys are fanning out. Braxton DeWeese looking to the inside of Ryan Lutz, battling 3 wide, as you see on our screen there as well. That's right on the back half of the top 10 as we go to the 3 wide TV multi-cam. And James Watson dipping those tires below the yellow line, getting as much bite as he possibly can. Braxton DeWeese powers around Ryan Lutz for the 2nd spot. 4 laps to go. And Braxton, he is moving. He is on a charge. He's getting right to the back bumper of the 99 of Austin Beers. And Cameron Rich.
Ryan Lutz goes around. That's going to be a caution.
Caution.
I think that was contact with him and Cameron Rich.
Oh,
but
man.
Initially, I thought it was netcode, but we'll go back and take a look at that replay.
Ryan Lutz again. Can he get a clean run? Just can't catch a break.
Oh no, I was wrong.
Wow.
No, Cameron Rich didn't do anything. Ryan Lutz gave it too much beans exiting the corner. Thought he had it saved, didn't, and unfortunately, he self-sacrificed it into the outside wall.
Yeah, and again, a very selfless move there for Ryan Lutz to stay off the 29 of Cameron Rich. It's so easy to do. Turn down, collect a 29.
Oh, there was netcode there.
Yeah.
That was a Leininger, I think.
Leininger, yep. Just made that car spin a little bit, which might have even helped him because he backed into that wall. It could have been a head-on hit, which, you know, that back end's already in pretty rough shape. Now he's missing a spoiler, but it's going to be a tough order even for Lutz to try to get in that 11th, the final transfer spot.
I see Ray in the YouTube chat telling me I saw nothing, which is referring to the incident earlier between him and Dallas. And no, you're right. Yeah, upon looking at it a bit further, it just looked like a really bad angle from the in-car camera, but from every other camera, you for sure didn't do anything on purpose. It was all accidental.
Oh yeah. No, yeah, no doubt, no doubts about that. But now, man, Braxton DeWeese, he's when they're on even tires, the 99 and the 8, he's been flexing some muscle. Can we see Braxton DeWeese get back in victory lane? And again, you know, once he's got that lead over Cameron Rich. Cameron Rich, you know, missed a couple races, or at least a race. And Braxton DeWeese took the most of it to regain or to take the points lead, and he wants to keep that top spot, as him and Cameron Rich can't seem to shake each other on the racetrack, but they got to duke out this win with the super sub here tonight, Austin Beers. Again, a name we haven't mentioned quite a while here in OSCA competition. Good to see him back out there.
Oh, hold up, hold the phone. Oh shoot, can we extend? I think Ray Bracey's calling me out for something. Oh, I am gonna go back. You blew your engine, didn't you? You did something. You did something, Ray.
Did Ray money shift? Don't tell me money shifted. Oh, now you're gonna be embarrassed, Ray. You shouldn't have said it. Never tell Carlos. He will find it. But we're gonna find out who's gonna go into victory lane. 3 laps to go. Green, white. Will be green, white, checkered. Yeah, 3 laps to go. I think
it is green, white.
Beer. That is great. Yeah. That's right. Beers are the great restart anyway. I'm doing too much thinking, which is dangerous there. And Beers getting a good jump, but Braxton DeWeese trying now hold off Cameron Rich, Damian Leininger. If he can make a good smooth turns 3 and 4, trying to get a puncher's chance here to win half number 1. With 1 lap to go, Austin Beers has got to play
Wreck it in the back, no caution.
Oh, wreck it in the back. No cautions. We stay green. I think it was Ty McIntosh.
Yeah, McIntosh, I see.
But coming on at turns 2 for the final time here in half number 1. See if Braxton DeWeese swings for the fences hard and deep, but he knows he's got to stay ahead of Cameron Rich as well for the points. So coming on at turn 4 for the final time, winning half number 1 of the SR Design Granite State Clash is Austin Beers. Braxton DeWeese 2nd, Cameron Rich 3rd, Damian Leininger 4th, and Dallas Myhand. How about that? Rounding out your top 5. Joe Francis in 6th, Jake Scarborough 7th, DJ Weeks in 8th, and James Watson 9th, and Adam Tepe. How about that? Another guy shaking off that bad luck. Rounds out your top 10, and then Caden Tufts is the man who will start on the pole for half number 2. But how about that? Again, coming with Austin Beers getting that penalty, or I should say penalty. He got a tally, but he came down pit road, had to start in the back, rallied his way all the way up through the field with those fresh tires, able to hang on and get the victory here in half number 1. But without further ado, we'll bring him up into the broadcast booth here. And Beers, man, alive. You were putting on a clinic there. You and Lutzy were beating fenders, getting little scuffles there. It was an awesome show you two put on there. And then you came down pit road, you worked your way from the back to the front, and then from there seemed relatively easy. Beers, what did you see out there?
Yeah, unfortunately, I gotta say sorry to Lutz for turning them there. That was all on me. I just got a little tight off the corner, but we were putting on a good show for everybody, and it was a really fun race. Definitely wasn't easy by no means. Braxton was really quick, and Lutz at the end. So, just really happy and thankful that Shift Esports let me run their car tonight and have a good time for Gilberto who couldn't make it, but just happy to be back in OSCA for a race and to get a win. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's awesome seeing you here in Victory Lane. I think the last time I vividly remember talking to you, in an interview setting here was you're kind of always getting those second place finishes when you were in regular competition. So being in that super sub role here tonight, you kind of had that checkers or wreckers mentality, and certainly showed, and you're able to get the win. That has to feel pretty good.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, the last time we were here in the Xfinity cars, I was actually able to sweep. So hopefully we can.
Right.
Yeah, hopefully we can do that again. That'd be pretty special. These cars are really fun to drive, and just really they're kind of on edge tonight. So just happy to see how the racing has progressed in this series. I remember we used to have a lot of wrecks on restarts, so now that we get a lot of green flag runs, it's really cool to see.
Yeah, it was a nice, clean racing for the most part. A couple cautions here, there. That's bound to happen. But I don't know. With Lutz, he'll be he'll be starting in the back, but you'll be back in the 11th position here to start off half number 2. Are you and Lutz going to have to battle through the field? Going to be beating fenders again once you try to work your way up to the front?
Hopefully, I plan on it. I like racing with Lutz, and driving through the field with him last race was pretty cool. So hopefully we can put on another show and finish another 1-2. That'd be pretty cool.
That would be pretty awesome as well. And but before we let you go, get ready for half number 2. Any shout outs you want to give?
Yeah, everybody at Shift Esports for letting me come run tonight. Was a really fun time. I'm trying to find my sponsors. Oh, Mrs. Goodies. I won with Mrs. Goodies. That's awesome. Yeah, I did. That was cool. So shout out Mrs. Goodies. Shout out to you guys for doing the broadcast, and shout out for Vic for having this league. It's like I said, it's pretty cool to see how it progressed.
Yeah, and I just a note from Mrs. Goody, you made Mama proud, and now she wants you to send it and get that broom out.
I will do. Just for you, Mrs. Goody.
Oh yeah, actually she did text me here. I gotta see if I can get it. Let's see if a real message. I was just kidding about that. Oh, she said woohoo. She's happy she got the victory line.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Well, you get ready for half number 2. We're expecting an awesome show that just like the one you put in half number 1. So go out there and get them.
Yeah, we'll do. Thanks, guys.
You bet. That was Austin Beers winner in half number 1. Now,
so we got some picks. Disappointingly, Matt, he did not have a good go of half 1. So we're gonna give him half 1 winner. We're gonna give him Austin Beers.
Oh yeah, there you go.
And then Peeler would be up next, and he wants to double down on Ty McIntosh. So
all right.
That's what he told me. He was a double down on Ty McIntosh if possible. So that's what he wanted. Up next is Carlos.
Really? I thought I finished even worse than that.
Finished
I thought it would have been pretty bad. Dallas Mother Trucking My Hand is gonna go and get a strong run, back-to-back strong runs for RKM tonight.
Oh, that is bold. I knew who I was gonna pick coming into tonight. And I think I would love to not be able to pick on this guy, but statistically speaking, I have to. And I'm gonna pick the 13 car of Dylan Thomas.
Oh.
Or have to.
All right. Well, the statistics don't lie, so there's that.
They've done me well so far.
Yeah, they're not doing you too bad. Does that mean I'm next?
Oh yeah, that means you won. So you're
yeah. Well, yeah. I just this is new for me. I don't know how to feel, but you know what? I like what I've seen out of that 35 car here tonight, showing some pretty decent speed. I think he ended up 7th in half number 1. I'm going with Jake Scarborough. He'll be starting half number 2 in the 5th spot. I'm expecting a strong run out of that kid.
He's definitely a little bit of a surprise. Most people don't do all that hot on debut, but honestly, I'm surprised that he's doing half as well. Awesome to see.
Yeah, it surprised me. I thought he took 2 tires, and here he was running up there. So yeah, good run for him. And I think there'd be a lot of guys too in the back of the pack here that are gonna try to work their way up to the front. You see Darren Staff, in spite of getting in that earlier wreck, he was the first car out of that transfer in 12th. It'd be interesting to see what he can do. Now he has a pretty decent track position to start off with. If he can stay out of the riff-raff here in half number 2, maybe get a strong running. Did Western Green really finish 14th after we interviewed him in the care center? How about that? Interesting. Gavin Hibbs, he's another guy who laid down that quick lap in the race. He was running up in the top 10. He finished back in the 15th position. That'll be another one to kind of watch out for. Joe Francis, kind of smooth boy Joe Francis, starting this race up there in 6th. You see him on your leaderboard there. They look through the rest of the field. Ty McIntosh, who did get wrecked out right as they took the white flag all the way back in 23rd. What was that?
Oh, my mic was on.
Oh, Cam, what's going on? Ooh.
I was got my girlfriend to drive safe. She was going to her shift at work.
Oh no, I saw Cameron Rich go towards the inside wall. I got scared there for a minute.
I don't even remember when I turned my mic on. I hope. Huh? Have you guys heard anything else?
No, thank God.
Oh, okay.
it sounds like I might not have wanted to. But
I mean, it would have been safe. It would have been safe for broadcast. That's for sure. It's just embarrassing.
Would have been. Yeah, I would say would have been safe for Goody's ears.
Would have been safe for Mama Goodies.
Yeah. Watching, so. Would you say it in front of my mother?
Yeah. No, I mean it wasn't anything like not safe for work or like dirty. It was just mostly just a little conversation between me and my girlfriend.
Oh, like little cutesy stuff.
Yeah, a little cutesy. I was telling her how cute she is and how she's a snack. And,
oh yeah.
And how she's beautiful.
Yeah, he wants to eat those cakes.
Oh. I see.
I mean, you're not wrong, but I didn't say that.
I mean, no shame in saying it, okay?
Seth has found out I'm cheating on him.
Oh, Rocket Man, we didn't want you to find out this way, but sorry, bud.
Every single day, every single minute I look at her, I'm always like, damn girl, you're cute, you little cutie.
You're fine.
Yeah.
Ooh.
She was like a speeding ticket. She got fine written all over.
Yeah, she would have me fine written all over it.
Tell my girlfriend that all the
Oh,
time.
me fine. Oh my God.
Damn girl, you me fine?
Cheesy pickup lines. We'll go back to racing here. Caden Tufts on the pole. Adam Tepe alongside as we are green flag racing for the SR Designs Granite State Clash here at New Hampshire Motor Speedway.
A mouthful.
That was a mouthful. I didn't think it was going to be that bad, but it was. As Caden Tufts gets a good jump on the start here. James Watson looking on the inside of Adam Tepe for that second spot. I'm curious to see DJ Weeks. See what he can do now. He's up there in the top 5. Again, had to start near the back of the field in half number 1. Worked his way up right on the outer edge, about 10th. 10th or 9th, whatever the invert from where he started. I can't do math, guys. Don't expect me to. 3 wide going in the back of the field here between Dave Carpenter, Zach Rogers, and I couldn't quite make out who that other car was, but definitely, we've seen the single file racing.
Oh, look back there.
Oh boy, yeah, look at that. The
Oh, 99!
Oh,
First half winner!
Oh, and he's in the outside wall. He's able to keep it rolling. I don't think he made too bad a contact. He might have the similar amount of damage.
Oh, no!
Oh, Western green. We stay green. Caution.
No, we don't. No, we don't. Oh, no. Eastern blue around.
Easter blue and Dave, if I were a carpenter.
What are you laughing at, Jones?
Ooh.
Brent Jones is laughing at me.
Oh.
Mama Goody, I need you to do something. They're bullying me.
yeah, Mama.
Oh, the oh,
Bully
yeah.
Carlos.
Oh, yeah, no, that's my traditional oh, no.
Oh, no. Oh, boy.
There was contact up ahead. Oh, excuse me, up behind, and they hit into the rear quarter panel of Western Green. Yeah, get another look at that and actually see who was possibly in Moscow. Blimpkin 95 contact.
Ooh.
Ooh, and a check up into 99 too. So that's just insult to injury there for first half winner.
Yeah, I think 71 of Dave Carpenter just too much rear brake, locking her down. I think he was able to stay off the inside wall.
Wow,
There you
what
see
like
Beers.
wow, that is heavy
man.
damage.
That's he got in the outside wall worse than I think it appeared for Austin Beers. So I don't know if he's going to use a set of tires up, but he's definitely
that front bumper is
get a lot of
looking like
damage
a Leno Racing diecast, like a 124. Oh, sorry, a 164 diecast. Just stickers applied incorrectly. You can still see that black outline.
yeah, the
Fuel only for these three
bad
guys.
one. Oh wow. Still not, not in that fuel window. Some kind of interesting move there for I know Bracy was one of them.
Hey, Goody. I actually did want to go to the bathroom during the first half, but I had a conversation with my girlfriend. Why don't you go take over for a little bit while I go to the can?
Yeah, you do what you got to do, man. Don't do what I do with my Do Good teammates, though, as sometimes when I'm peeing, I make sure I talk so they can hear my pee. But I suppose that was a private moment between me and the Do Good members that's now known for everybody. I do want to give a shout out. Brent Jones watching. I'm not in the YouTube chat right now, but hey, Brent, how's it going, buddy? Hopefully you're enjoying the show. Got your old car. Hopefully Ty McIntosh. Again, I think Peeler jinxed him here with doubling down on the picks. Of course, that last lap wreck for him, and right now currently sitting in that 16th spot. So that Brent Jones 89. I know now he's in that 51 car, but 89 kind of synonymously. When I usually think of 89, I think Brent Jones. Brent MF and Jones is more what I think of when I think of 89. So Caden Tufts is gonna hold on to that top spot. Now we have James Watson to his outside. Here on the restart, DJ Weeks will be on the inside row right behind Caden Tufts, and again, what we've seen earlier. Let's see, green flag's back out. We're restarting. I kind of lost my train of thought there. So great restart for Caden Tufts from that inside. And Brent, don't worry about last night. It was just crazy racing. Brent Jones, I think he felt bad. He felt bad about.
Oh my God! Last night, how many times did you flip?
But
We are hot.
we're back.
Yep, we're back.
We are back, and
Temporarily
caution
back.
number 2 here is Thomas Capuana got turned around, I believe, by the 13 of Dylan Thomas. That will bring out another caution, as unfortunately we did experience some technical difficulty. Thank you guys for holding on, and we're back.
Yeah, I apologize, guys. I don't know. Without warning, the main PC just turned off. It did a quick restart. I am glad I am running everything off of an SSD. So we only lost like 2 or so minutes. The backup feed on the second computer never died, so that's why we're actually back that quickly. I just had to get OBS up and going, but I'm getting the primary feed going, guys. So we apologize for that. Hopefully there is audio. I think there is. It looks like we do have audio, so I apologize for that, guys. Just give me a couple minutes, and we'll have everything back to where it should be.
Get back to where we once belong. and hopefully no one left away. I'm gonna make sure Mama didn't leave.
Yeah, tell her to come back. Everything's Gucci now.
Everyth's
While we
Gucci.
were away,
Yeah.
obviously Thomas Capuano spun. He got the cause of the caution. The second offense, we got Neowell for it. And the 29 is lost connection. So.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Wow, huge implications, and that really, I feel like could have a surprise winner here. We've seen the damage on Austin Beer's car. He almost did get into that wreck with the with Thomas Capuano, but
Is the replay right here? Because the second feed never went off, so we should technically have the replay. I just can't pull it up on command.
okay.
So I'm thinking it's around here.
Oh,
Oh, there's a little
nope.
checkup.
Yep, little checkup. I'm
going
Oh, and then just a bad entry into the corner.
Oh, yep.
Oh, that's
It's
good
awkward.
move. By 99 there. Jeez,
As,
I get involved in that one.
as we are back green. Great restart by Caden Tufts in the
Oh,
double
shoot.
zero. Oh, Braxton DeWeese sliding. He's gonna go around. Ryan Lutz involved in the wreck as well. Caution.
Somebody upside down?
Wow. I think we might have drivers upside down. That was a pretty good lick. By who was that upside down? Was that Lutz that was upside down? Maybe. He took a hard hit. No, it's Greats that was upside down. Carlson, I think he actually, man, that might be an onboard if we can get one of the 6 car. He had a view. Ryan Lutz disconnected.
Whoa!
He must have enough damage.
Whoa!
Man, oh man. Yeah, I don't think.
All right, guys, close. Look away.
Yeah, this is gonna be a little scary here. Oh man. But that's a good use of brakes. We've heard some complaints, maybe, you know, in this league, other leagues, about ARCA brakes, quote unquote. But Carlson definitely using the brakes for good, and that shows you what you can prevent when you slow down for a wreck. Wow, man, oh man. So now we are on lap 16 of 67. We're kind of again in that maybe window. You're about 50. We'll see some cars come down pit road, but I think the bigger story right now, you know, Alexander Gratz, who showed some speed, you know, he's going to be out of the race. Ryan Lutz, Cameron Rich, I don't believe. Well, he's back out there, but he's 2 laps down, back in the 27th position. Definitely, you know, with the OSCA rules, taking the waiver rounds under the cautions, can get back on the lead lap. In fact, I think he's 1 lap down now. He's moved up to the 25th position as quickly as I said that. But still a lot of work for him to do. Half number 1 winner.
Sorry about that. I
Yes,
accidentally
he
hit a
does.
button, and looks like we were offline for a little bit, so we didn't miss anything.
Okay.
Yeah, we're good now. I apologize. Yeah.
We're still getting the bugs worked out. Stuff.
I think I should be good to go now. I think everything's back up to normal.
Okay. Whew.
Which
Thank
tells
you
me,
for-
you know, I have all these redundant plans and everything in case some of the overlays and graphics go down. I don't fully have a redundant plan for if my main PC shuts off, but my second PC is on. I should look into that now because that's happened once. It could happen again.
Yeah, you never know. But and thank you for all those of watching that are sticking around through the technical difficulties. Of course, you know, computers, stuff happens. But we'll get ready to go back to green flag racing once we hit lap number 19 of 67 and half number 2. Caden Tufts, James Watson restarting on the front row. Caden on the top side. He's been getting great restarts. I thought he was going to choose the inside line, but did take that outside line. And he'll take the lead as James Watson tries to hold off DJ Weeks on that bottom side.
My preview should be up.
Yep, I'm getting that back on. Now I see what you see. Do you see what I see? I see Caden Tufts in the lead. Okay, I'm done singing now.
No, keep going.
For now. Well, that's all I really know of that song. Well, obviously not the real words, but you know. Caden Tufts top spot, James Watson second. No real changes in that top 5 right now, but Austin Beers getting restarted back in around that 14th position. He's already flying up in that ace spot, and kind of highlighted the damage that was on that 99 card. Almost getting a little bit more as he gets into Darren Staff. Coming out of turn number 4. Man, if the 45 car might be a little hot right now with that contact, but caution, I think Rashid Coles goes around.
And that should put Cameron Rich back in the lap, actually.
Oh boy, so yeah, getting another contender back up on the lead lap.
Oh, I'm seeing Carpenter and Carlson also, their names popping up for a possible issue.
They were right.
Ooh, yep, that's what the
Carlson.
issue was.
Oh, Carpenter, gets tagged right Rashid Coles late there, and he took a hard hit to the inside wall.
Kynan Jones, heavy damage as well.
Oh, yeah. He might have, I don't know if he got in the back of Carlson after he got into the outside wall. I don't know if Carlson just thought he was clear there. Carlson trying to hang on. Oh, hard hit. Oh.
Oof,
wow. Yeah, the rear tires.
I don't know what Kynan was. He was slowing down, but he could have just gone to the inside many times. But yeah, let's go on board. Maybe he was looking behind him as well. That just seemed a little weird that he just stayed on the same line as the spinning car in front of him. I think it was a 6.
He might have. I don't know if he still thought Cameron.
Oh,
was
he had
there.
No.
Oh,
I apologize.
He did.
Yeah, Cameron was right there. He didn't know how low he would be if Cameron was giving him. I gotta stop until I get all the camera angles. I've already done Ray Bracey dirty. I'm doing Kynan dirty right now. That's on me. Caden Tufts, James Watson. Yeah, a lot of drivers on Perry Road. Your top 7 stayed out.
Top 7 stayed out. Austin Beers will take over the lead. And just note what Carlos does. That's what about every driver does in any iRacing league. They'll make comments before they watch the replay, and then you're like, oh, okay, that's what actually happened. So I apologize about that.
In my defense, I did go like, let's get all the camera angles. Although I did already say my initial opinion.
But what's the old? Well, you might be too young for Paul Harvey, and now you know the rest of the story.
No, that name does not ring a bell, unfortunately.
Oh man, I'm old.
Who was he?
Sorry,
or who
is
he?
He was a radio host. I think he's dead now for maybe years. I just remember him being on the local radio, riding the school bus, and you'd hear some.
Then why would I know about
story
him?
About something. I don't know. He was famous. He was a big deal, man. He was huge, especially back in, speaking of Miss Goodies up in the lead, and I think Miss Goody and Goody Senior watching the race back in Abbotsford, Wisconsin. They're old enough to remember the Paul Harvey days. They know the rest of the story. How about Jake Scarborough, man, up to 3rd? Ty McIntosh, how about that? Getting some track position. David Westergreen. I'm thinking he's definitely liking seeing more cars now behind him than ahead of him. But again, the different strategies on for a lot of these guys here right now. And again, is fuel going to be an issue for these guys later on in the half, or saving those sets of tires for later? Again, we've seen what Austin Beers did with about those 20 lap fresher tires charging through the field. And again, I think we're still at that zone 2, because I believe these guys have maybe one set. I don't know if Beers took tires that last when he had to fix that damage, and Westergreen as well. So maybe saving a set, or maybe still have 2 yet in the pit box. We'll find out. So we're about to go back to green flag racing on lap 26. Austin Beers back up front. We know he's got the speed. He was showing that speed even with that damage on the front and back end of that race car. You know, this doesn't help Gilberto's driver standings to get in the chase-offs. He's still got some work to do. Next week, he's looking forward to going to Lime Rock, but the team points for that 99 car definitely in good shape with the sub Austin Beers here tonight as we are back green flag racing. Good jump by our leader.
Rookie driver in third place.
Yeah, rookie driver first race, OSCA debut. Battle alongside David Westergreen for that third spot. Looks like he'll be able to take it over. But here, Caden Tuff's trying to break into that top 7. These guys on older tires, they'll see how fresh rubber prevails. As he just can't quite get the bite. He's in that 6th spot, but can't quite move forward maybe like he'd want to. And now Dallas Myhan, who was just in top 5, came down pit road back in 14th. So now he's going to have to call on Lady Luck here as well to get through this traffic. You see a lot of cars up ahead of Gavin Hibbs, who when we did have technical issues, we did not catch it on the broadcast, but got involved in an incident that did not bring out a yellow. And his teammate right behind him, and Joe Francis, with some rear end damage as well. I believe Joe Francis, he's won here in OSCA competition. Oh boy. How about this? We're on board. Oh no, we're on board with Scarborough. I thought maybe it was Ty McIntosh.
That's McIntosh up ahead of him.
Yeah, up ahead of him. I thought
caution, Francis.
Oh man, I maybe jinxed Joe here. He's been picking up wins in other leagues as well, other divisions of OSCA. And in the main weekend Woodsmen series here as well, but
ooh, 13.
Got jinxed. Ooh, another one going off the nose in 13. Oh boy.
Go
again, kind of running in that tight pack. I think Gavin kind of came up. I don't know if that kind of bottleneck there. Oh,
yeah, there was a checkup, and I don't think that the 13 saw the checkup there. Because initially it did look like the 13 just dove it in there pretty deep, but no, there was a checkup. 13 probably didn't see it, had already committed on this line and everything.
Yeah, and even the angle
going to netcode.
Really?
I was gonna say, was there netcode there?
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, interesting. Ooh, Joe, he hit the wall a little harder than it looked too.
He sure did.
Getting on 2 wheels. So we can get an angle here.
Yeah, that's netcode, yeah.
It's not as much as we, not the worst we've seen, but definitely netcode there between the 25 and the 13.
Oops, excuse me.
So again, now I did it. No, I did it too. I did what you did earlier.
Oh, and actually, speaking of, Francis did get a meatball flag because of that.
Oh, yeah.
You talked about how hard of a hit that looked. Definitely was a hard hit.
Yeah. It's unfortunately for Joe. Coming in tonight, top 5 in points. Could take a hit here with having to serve that meatball flag with the required damage you have to fix before you can go back out on the racetrack. It's now about 37 laps to go. Austin Beers, a one-off ride filling in for Gilberto, who again, we talked to him last week, kind of planned not being here tonight. Got Austin Beers to fill in one half number 1, potentially could be in line to win half number 2, and Gilberto said he's really looking forward to going to Lime Rock next week. So that 99 car could rattle off some good runs here. And maybe, just maybe, for Gilberto, he can get his way into the chase-offs. But for sure, the owner points, I I think swinging on an upward trend for that 99 Shift Esports machine. But one guy here, you know, especially if Austin Beers gonna take the inside line here on this restart. We've seen Beers get some great restarts from that top spot, but if Ty McIntosh can somehow, some way stay alongside that 99 going into the corner, he's shown some speed. He took a look, try to battle Beers for that lead. So he's got some speed now that he's got the track position. And again, well documented. Used to be on Shift Esports last season, kind of venturing off into uncharted ground here with that 89 car for Nurse Aviator Racing. Trying to see if you know, kind of grow as a driver. It would be awesome to see him get that car into victory lane. Or will we see Caden Tufts, Jake Scarborough having strong runs here? Caden Tufts again on fresh tires. Then the guys ahead of him, 3 cars ahead of him, so he could a few less cars to pass. He can work his way up there pretty quick. Beers jumps up to the top side quick. We'll hold on to that top spot for now. Jake Scarborough tries to hold off Caden Tufts as long as he can, but that bottom line, as we talked about earlier, just not the way to go. How about Braxton DeWeese? We saw him get into the outside wall pretty good. You see that rear end damage still hanging on for a top 5 spot right now, trying to take 4th away from Jake Scarborough. Looks like he will get that position. Ty McIntosh, man, he's got Caden Tufts on those fresh tires, but really trying to also make moves on Austin Beers as well. Trying to find a line where he can pass him on the outside, because it's so tough here at New Hampshire to pass on the inside. Man, he's getting great runs. Nothing to... Oh! Almost, yeah, Beers said he accidentally threw a block there. He's leaving that inside line. Ooh, he might get a high enough exit here to complete that pass.
What happened is exiting 4, Beers like tapped the wall, and I don't know if it was momentum or what, but he went down low, accidentally blocked McIntosh. McIntosh overdrove the corner. Caden Tufts looking to see too much is going on. Sensory overload.
Yeah, there is a lot to unpack. Caden Tufts takes the lead. I think there might have been even contact between the 89 and 99. And
yeah, there was.
Both missed their marks in that corner, and caution's out.
Woo! Neil Rudd goes around, and then I'm going to try to find the replay of that battle for the lead. Sensory overload.
Sensory overload moment.
Oh, was that too much gravy going into 1 and 2, or did they have some help?
There was... It looked like maybe gravy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That right there is a prime example of just putting in too much gravy on a flat plate. It's just spilling off the edges.
Yep, just all over. And you try to lick it off before it hits the table, and just...
You burn your hand a little bit because it's fresh.
Yep, you cuss a little bit, like, damn it.
And your mom is like, goody!
Yep. Shut up! Eat your gravy.
Watch your profanity.
I'm sure she's heard worse from me. But Neil Rudd, the good thing about Neil Rudd there, he did not make any contact with the wall, so he should be able to keep on rolling and hopefully gain some more track position.
All right, yeah, battle for the lead.
In the 20th spot. Ooh, Beers down pit road. Westergreen and Capuano Leininger all come down pit road.
So here's what happens.
Here's that corner. McIntosh took a little late entry to the corner. Oh, man, they almost get together again. Caden Tufts takes advantage of it. Braxton DeWeese taking a little bit of advantage as well.
Leininger, Beers, Francis, Westergreen, Brutt, Capiano, and Thomas all going down pit road. A lot of them are just topping up. Well, some of them are topping up.
Beers, we see taking tires, and again, we've seen what he did in half number 1 working his way up through the lead. And we've seen Caden Tufts work from about 13th or 14th relatively quickly
Unfortunately,
to get where he is right now.
I cannot see how many times people have gone down pit road because during the crash and everything, I unfortunately SDK does lose that that information. So, ooh, that sucks. But well, it's fine. It's one race. I won't have 100% accurate information.
Sometimes that's why sometimes you got to have the scorekeeper with a pen and paper. Keep it in hand, just in case. This is a backup.
Yeah, just in case.
Just in case. Like the people who score baseball, they go to a baseball game and score the game by hand.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know?
I've always wanted to
can
do
you
that.
do that?
I'm sure I could. I haven't done it though.
Yeah, I need a refresher because I used to know like all the numbers. I think the pitcher's one. I think
pitcher's 1, catcher's 2.
The first baseman 3.
3, 4, 5, 6, and then is it left to right or right to left?
See, that's what I don't remember either. That's where I need.
I would just write outfield, first base.
Yeah. Sometimes when you listen to Bob Uecker on the Milwaukee Brewers broadcast, he'll always say like the 6-3 to 2 double play or however it works.
6-3-2. So that would be third base to shortstop to catcher.
No, it'd be like if it was one, if like a pitcher was covering first. I think sometimes that would happen in a situation. I don't know.
Left field is 7.
I'm just spitballing.
Zach Evans is saying left field is 7, so it's 7, 8, 9. So center is 8, and then right field is 9.
Okay, so hey, we figured it out.
Yeah, we
could, we could do old analog stuff. We don't need you computers. We just like having you around.
My question is, how strict would you be in giving out errors? Because lately, MLB's been very, very kind of wishy-washy in terms of giving the benefit of the doubt to the outfielder.
I think I'd be probably more strict than the MLB.
I would probably be strict too.
Yeah.
Sun's in the eye? The sun's always in your eye, man.
Yeah.
The sun's always there, dude.
Yeah, sun's not going anywhere. Unless you're playing the night game.
Hit the roof.
Here,
get good, bud.
41. Oh, man. Caden Tufts with a great restart. Fresh tires. Trying to pull away from Ty McIntosh, Braxton DeWeese, trying to battle for that second spot. But on the inside, and to his outside, James Watson. Not gonna give up that
Cameron Rich.
And I was just going to say, where did he come from up in the top 5 now? We thought maybe his night was going to be over, was going to take a points hit from having his technical difficulties here.
Caution.
Caution's out.
Oh! Neil Rudd, Zach Rogers involved.
Heavy contact for Zach Rogers. You see right behind him, Neil Rutt in the wall as well. I believe Westergreen might have been a part of that.
Westergreen may have earned himself a little warning or black flag of some kind. I'm not quite sure how he's been doing tonight.
That code there?
You know what? We've been very off base today when it comes to assigning faults. So let's take a look again.
I just looked at something weird happened there.
Nope. I don't know about that's just a misjudgment on the 9.
Yeah.
Gavin Higgs got a meatball flag on that one.
Oh boy, Hibbs. Yeah, I didn't see him get involved in that. Yeah, and as you said, I think Westergreen just kind of misjudged where the 66 was on the racetrack.
Kynan Jones just crabbing?
Is he?
He's been crabbing since like lap 20.
How is that green? Sorry, how is that like? How's that not a meatball flag? Hey, you know what? That car would be set up if it was like the late 2000s. Like super speedway. Yeah.
Yeah. it would be
Get
dialed in.
get that
ready to
spoiler
go.
tucked out.
And Kynan, how many laps? No, he's back on. I think on lead lap now, isn't he?
Not gonna last for long if we go green
Okay.
flag racing.
Yeah, 22nd. Wow. Yeah, he's gonna have his hands full. Which
You're
I mean,
being really optimistic here.
yeah.
Sure am.
Someone's got to be. Caden Tuff still holding on to that top spot. Braxton DeWeese now in second. James Watson third. And again, how about this? Cameron Rich up into that fourth spot. Cooper Johnson having a relatively strong night here tonight in that fifth spot.
How's that football
Listen,
game
he's-
going?
Although he started 16th. What's that?
How's that football game going?
You know what? I turned it off at halftime. It was like 13-0 because it's kind of a boring game. But
16-0. On the top of the fourth. Top of the fourth.
16.
Excuse me.
top,
12 minutes in the fourth.
Here.
Yeah.
Oh man. So I was gonna. I have to make an announcement here too. I thought my parents were watching in Abbotsford, but they're actually down south in Wisconsin, which is way up north for you, Carlos.
Where do they
In
make cheese?
Grafton, Wisconsin. Yeah, they make cheese. That's actually what I do for a living now. I make cheese.
Oh, is that really?
Yeah, yeah.
Wait,
Yeah,
wait,
work
where
at
do you
the-
do this?
Gilman.
Oh.
Yeah.
I work
I
for
did-
an MRO that works on airplane parts in Miami. That's what I do.
Dude, that's actually way cooler than my job. But anyway, you ever have a Jack Link's beef, like a beef stick with the cheese stick?
You make those? My girl
Yeah,
loves
I guess
those.
they're-
Hey, stay away from my
Yeah.
girl.
I'm inside your girl all the time. Whoa, that.
Wait, what?
Sorry about that.
Whoa.
Okay, Mama
Oh,
Goody,
we do a
you need
pre-race
to
show
have
for
a
that?
talk.
Oh.
You need to have a talk with your son.
Oh man.
I like to call shenanigans.
Yeah. Well, anyway, getting back to to clean, because cheese, you have to be very, very clean. You gotta wash your hands before you make cheese.
I
So
would
we're getting
argue you
clean
have
here
to do
again.
that for anything in the food industry. I would hope you're
Well,
washing
yeah,
your hands.
Yeah. But yeah, this little cheese factory in Gilman, Wisconsin is the exclusive maker for the cheese in the Jack Link's beef stick cheese combination. I just found that out actually today. Did not know that. But now we'll get a restart here with, 20 laps to go. Because I think they'll be getting the one to go this time by. Caden Tuff's sticking with that outside lane. But now, Cameron Rich, too. He's going to be restarting right behind our leader. So he's going to have a pretty good shot to be on that outside lane, get by James Watson and Caden Tuffs. And, man, did you think we would say that Cameron Rich would be contending for a win here late in the going after how it started, this half number 2 started out for him?
I'm sorry, I got distracted. I was reading Caitlin Rich's YouTube message saying working as a waitress, keeping your hands clean is a must. So yeah, I would definitely tip extra hard if I was known that I was being served by Caitlin Rich, wonderful wife to Cameron Rich.
Yeah. See, always, and remember, he's always got to thank her last. It's a send-off. And sending off here from the caution, we're back. Green flag, 20 laps to go. Kind of a jumbled restart there. 3 wide entering the corner. James Watson all the way down on the apron. Braxton DeWeese and James Watson able to hold off Cameron Rich for now. Yeah. Oh, James Watson. He's trying, but he's on that inside line to hang on. But I think that outside line freight train's going to get by. Let's see. Dallas Myhand again. We saw him just a few moments ago back in 14th. working his way up, having a strong run. He's got a really stout car in that 15, all the way up into the 8th spot, working on his teammate right now, Darren Staff, for the 7th position. Man, Darren's car looks like he's got a fire on the left side of that tire rubber or something going on. And Damian Leininger, he's going low as he just about can go.
There goes Cam.
Trying to work his way up through the field. Yeah, here comes Cam going to the inside.
He's got the freshest tires of the top 3.
Ooh.
Last pit road on lap 29. That being said, Caden Tubbs was on pit road on lap 22, so it's not going to be that big of a difference. But that's still a pretty significant difference.
Yeah, it could be enough, and especially the speed we've seen from Cameron Rich. In half number 1, who's someone down pit road. James Watson, I believe, going down pit road right now.
The drive-through penalty for.
Ooh.
Ooh. Got busted.
Uh-oh, Darren Sapp having internet connectivity issues. He is blinking in and out, so that's not good for him, especially on a night where he's having such a good run. Hopefully he blinks out. He just told me he just upgraded his internet to prevent this thing from happening. So still some technical woes, but everything looks to be good right now. It looks like maybe somebody was uploading a video on Twitter.com for a second.
Yeah, hey, you know what, that happens, and what a drive too by Austin Beers, who did come down pit road up to 7th, and also giving that room for the blinking Darren Staff, and those two guys able to race with each other without any issues. Damian Leininger still really trying to work his way up to the front, working around Jake Scarborough. Drag racing down the front straightaway. Looks like Damian, just can't quite hang on. He tries drifting up. Jake giving him plenty of room. Now we're on board with the kid making his OSCA debut, Jake Scarborough. Just look at his hands, too. Again, these cars, for probably what these guys have been handling all year, pretty stable, but you see how much they have to saw the wheel.
Caution, DJ Weeks.
Corner exit caution. Oh, no. DJ, what happened? Take a look at the 3-wide TV replay.
That may have been netcode.
Ooh.
Alright, well, that could have been way worse.
Cap, you wanna?
Yeah.
That could have been way worse. Yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely
Was that
looked
netcode?
the way DJ's rear end kicked out. It seemed like.
Oh yeah, that was definitely netcode. I don't even know if they would have even made contact.
I don't think so either.
They were in front of the 9, right? Let's go on board with the 9.
And I even think from what we've even seen here tonight.
Oh yeah, not even close.
Oh god, this could be huge. Yeah. But I mean, even benefit of netcode's doubt or whatever. If they would have made contact, we've seen some of these guys lean on each other in the corners. It definitely wouldn't have been that bad. Joe Francis gets a lap back. Kynan Jones crab walking, getting another lap back as well. So that will put both of those cars, I believe, on the lead lap once again. As they are the final 2 cars, I believe, running in the field right now. Carlson. Is Carlson running? Carlson not running. So 22 cars on the racetrack right now. All on the lead lap. Caden Tufts holding off Cameron Rich right now, and we'll have roughly about 10 laps to go here in half number 2 of the SR Design Granite State Clash. And I know, hopefully, I bet you Seth, again, of SR Designs, Seth Rawls is, I said Designs. Design.
You sure did.
I told you at the top of the show not to do it, and look what I did.
I've just been avoiding the name.
I wanted to give him a shout. He deserves. He's seen how pretty his cars are out there. Deserves the credit. But hopefully he's excited to see the 25 car back on the lead lap. And I know we're both, you know, for unbiased reasons, pulling for that 99 car to get in victory lane here again. But it would be cool to
Wait,
see that
what do
young
you mean
kid,
we're
young
both for
pup.
unbiased reason pulling for a 99 car to get back
Me,
into victory lane?
me and Seth, you know, he's the owner. I'm, you know,
Oh,
what's
oh
good
yeah,
is
yeah,
goodies.
you and Seth. That's okay. That makes
Yeah.
more sense.
Yeah.
I
Oh
thought you were
yeah.
talking about me for a
You,
second.
not you. Yeah. Oh, sorry.
It's gonna be a little harder for that 99 to get into victory lane compared to the first half, but he's still there. Has a shot.
Yeah, has a shot. I think these two guys in the front row, it might be boiling down to these two. It's Caden Tufts. He's been putting on a pretty good clinic all night long. In half number 2, I should say. But Cameron Rich, I think with all the pit strategy said and done, this might be one of his best chances to get a look at the win here as well. And I don't think he's going to let that opportunity pass him by.
Gonna be a little hard for Cameron Rich. He's been struggling restarting on that inside line, and we all know the driver leading that inside line on a restart is usually going to be struggling a lot.
Yeah, kind of a sitting duck. You're kind of at mercy of when the guy on the outside, the leader, is going to go, and we're going to see. He'll take this restart. We'll take 10 or have 10 laps to go once they hit the line. Great jump for the 00. Yep, you've seen exactly what he's talking about. You've seen Cameron trying to go up block Cooper Johnson on the outside. Wasn't quite able to clear him. That's exactly what Caden Tufts wanted to see. But I think Cameron might be clear now. So now he's got a little bit of a gap, about 0.3 of a second to gain to get to the back bumper of the 00.
Oh, look at Darren Staff with fresh tires on the outside.
Man, he's burning a high wide enhancement. We don't see that at New Hampshire at all, but he is making it work up to the 13th spot. Watch to see if he can do it again here. Well, you might have a few other guys blocking that way. Cap, you want him all the way up there leaning up against him.
Oh no!
Oh, no! Oh man, Western goes around, I think, too much beans.
He is shaking his head too. He is not happy. That is not what he wanted. That car is junk. Oh, he is definitely not happy. I certainly feel for him, man. He needs. He's not fully out of the playoff picture, but he needed these races, you know, these next couple races to go well, and that is not going his way tonight.
Yeah, Darren Staff was 15th coming into tonight, about 22 points outside of the chase-offs, and half number 1.
Oh, rookie debut driver.
12th. Rookie driver, what? He's
unfortunately the 36 of, or excuse me, 35 of Jake. Yeah, he was definitely involved when David eventually went to the inside. Here we go, blimp cam again. Oh, there was contact as well between the 21 and another driver. Couldn't quite see who that was. That would not have resulted in a caution. Yeah, that was a hard hit for sure. Actually, let's go on board with him as I you know, when I do that, I should also go back in time.
Go back in time. He sees, just a gaggle. Oh,
yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Oh yeah. Oh man, nowhere to go.
You know, I wonder if that contact between those two drivers didn't happen, there wouldn't have been a checkup between Jake and a couple of drivers behind them. Maybe they could have cleared Westergreen when he went spinning on the inside.
Yeah, it was just a accordion effect happening there that made that a lot bigger than what it maybe should have been. But alas, a lot of guys on pit road.
That's a blinking cam.
Oh.
That's not good.
We've seen him already lose connection once here. That kind of put him behind the 8 ball, able to work his way up to second now. Only 6 laps to go.
Let's
be catastrophic for him.
Are we going 1 green this time by?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Never mind.
Gotta hurry this one up.
So once again, we're going to try to get as much green flag action as we can, doubling up the field. Cameron Rich, seeing if his internet's going to hang on. Caden Tufts, though, looking tough.
I want to point out that my hand did not go down Pear Road. Looks like he's going to stick with what he has.
Run what he brung here.
Mm-hmm.
Holding on to that 9th position.
Oh, 13th.
What?
He's 13th, not 9th.
13th, I'm showing 10th, 9th. Maybe not, maybe something different. All right, green flag back out. Oh, I've seen kind of with the crab walking car having little issues on the start, but he's able to keep.
Whoa, Leininger!
Leininger trying to get everything he can. He's on the inside, 3 wide for 3rd spot. Is that gonna stick? Kind of. Cooper Johnson gets away, but now
that's gonna be contact. The 8 goes
Braxton
around.
DeWeese. Leininger slides.
Oh, no!
Oh, nowhere for Dylan Thomas to go in the Sugar Moon Creations.
Oh, there's still contact.
No
35, 21. Oh, no,
30.
caution's out now.
Oh, we
But,
got a caution.
oh, wow.
Gosh. There
Ooh,
was
I wonder.
a lot going on.
I wonder how Vic's gonna call that one.
Good luck, Vic. Wow.
On the contact that caused the caution, that's what I'm calling it.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay,
Keep it
because the caution did not come out until way later, I'm actually having a difficult time grabbing that replay. Let me just click on a random thing here.
30,
and then
35.
hope it's close.
35 and 21. 35 and 21.
35. Oh yeah, perfect. I almost nailed that. No, I know who made contact.
Man, Damien almost getting into Cooper Johnson, able to stay off, but a hard lick to the outside wall.
Wait, you're giving it to 35 and 21? That's...
Yep, that was the contact that brought out the yellow, as the contact between the 12 and 8 did not bring out the yellow. So they're
Yes,
trying to work
and
their
no
way
other
around.
contact prior to that caused the yellow. The 35 spinning the 21 did.
I can
The
see
yellow.
that.
Therefore,
I can
that
see
is. Therefore, that is what the cause of the yellow is.
And then
I feel bad for those that were involved prior. I even said that to the guys.
And just to let you know of the rule, as Vic was telling the drivers right before he came on air here, an EOL penalty for Jake Scarborough, the 35, because it's within 2 laps of a restart, an OSCA rule. Trying to make drivers think a little bit more to prevent these wrecks, but this
Feel
one
bad
was
for
probably
Peeler.
a little bit different ballpark. Yeah, Peeler.
Oh,
Peeler
okay,
Thomas.
that actually was an accident.
Oh, was it? I thought you were
Yeah, I
joking there.
straight up forgot.
You know, I do actually feel bad for Peeler, because we forgot to mention that the broadcasters' picks are brought to you by Sugar Moon's Creations. You can look them up on Etsy, get your candle scents, or I should say wax melts, and Carlos and I can attest to their awesomeness. So now that we're under our this caution here, right before we'll have a green white checkered, we'll bring David Westergreen back up from the infield care center again, and man, buddy, you're back up here once again, and not a good night for you, man. That was a little wild.
I want to go on record. I don't not like very many tracks. I hate New Hampshire. No, it's a bad night for me. I'm sorry to the wrecks I caused, especially to Bracy and Neil. Just mistakes on my end. And last one, I just ran out of talent. So definitely my worst night here. But just want to shout out Bite Size Sports and let those guys down tonight. Tough night for me.
Yeah, and trying to get this bad night behind you, and unfortunately, you already mentioned road course Lime Rock next week. I know you're not looking forward to that, but it's one of those road courses. You never know, if you keep her between the ditches, could have a solid night. But looking forward to the next couple weeks here. We have Charlotte Dirt and Atlanta. Are you expecting any big things in the coming weeks?
Atlanta will be good. I don't think either of the other ones will be good. So, yeah, not the night we needed for sure going into the tough tracks. But again, apologies to the league for that one. This was a rough one.
Yeah, shake off the dirt and go get them next week as best you can.
Yeah.
You know, I have a feel. Hey, you almost won Watkins Glen one time, and one of the coolest finishes I've ever seen.
It's the truck with way less horsepower, way more downforce. I need that because I'm bad at those turning right and such. So
Yeah, it's complicated. I know how that goes.
yeah, this old car's kicking my butt. So I just gotta be better.
Hey, and I expect you to be better, and we'll hopefully see you next week. Surprising.
Pace car's off.
Yep. I'll see you guys. Have a good rest of the race.
And we are back green, white, checkered. Caden Tufts with a good restart, but now has Austin Beers right behind him, trying to stay alongside of Cameron Rich. And he's going to dig hard to do so, but I think Cam's going to get it clear. And man, Cameron Rich got a really good restart, able to keep a little bit closer here to Caden Tufts on this restart. Tall order to do. But coming on to turn 4, coming to the white flag, one more lap to go. Caden Tufts, 0.3 of a second lead from Cameron Rich. See if he can just maybe just play it smooth. He should be able to pick up the win here tonight. Austin Beers in 3rd, Cameron Rich in 2nd. And kind of a gaggle behind them, battling for the rest of the top 5 there. So coming out turn 4, Cameron Rich digs deep. Not able to quite get there. Oh, he's sideways, but Caden Tufts holds on, and he's going to win the SR Design Granite State Clash here at New Hampshire, half number 2. How about Darren Staff able to get back up to 13th? Not quite the run he wanted there, as we saw him get a little sideways.
Oh, whoa!
Oh, rocket! Oh boy, a lot of extracurricular after the race activities.
I think that was people not knowing that somebody was just going to pull off to the side and stop.
Oh, that happens. How about this? Neil Rutt, we've seen him have a rough night, end up in 9th. Ray Bracey, we heard about the potential motor blow up, ends up in 10th. Dallas Mahan, strong night here so far tonight, ends up in 8th. James Watson 7th, DJ Week 6th, Ty McIntosh 5th, Cooper Johnson 4th, Austin Beers 3rd, Cameron Rich 2nd, and there you see our winner burning it down, the young buck of Caden Tufts. We'll talk to him in a minute, but first off, we'll bring up Austin Beers, who did win half number 1, had a good recovery to get up here in the top 3, ending up with a 3rd place finish. And Beers, man, he almost got it done, got up to 3rd, but it seemed like you had a few more issues. We've seen you slap the outside wall and actually had some pretty heavy damage. What did it take to get up at least in with a podium finish here tonight?
Well, a little bit of luck, a little bit of pit strategy. I used a set of tires up around lap 11 after I got put in the wall, and then I just kind of sliced my way through the field, and everybody pit around like lap 20 something, and then I needed to pit at least one more time to get some fuel, or else I wasn't gonna make it. So around halfway, I took my last set, and I was just out there for the ride. Just slowly worked my way through, avoided some wrecks, and ended up with a 3rd. I'm pretty happy with it.
Yeah, at least I think you can tell Seth, car owner there, that you did him good for the owners championship at least. I know you probably want you're out there for trophies tonight, but yeah, I think you did the team owner proud here.
Yeah, I hope so. Just thankfully I was able to get this ride for tonight. I was pretty happy when I asked what track it was, and he said New Hampshire. I'm like, yeah, perfect. So definitely like this place on iRacing and in real life. Just pretty happy with our performance here today. Thanks to Shift Esports.
Yeah, they certainly gave you a fast hot rod out there tonight, and hopefully we'll, in some capacity, we'll see you out here maybe in the future in some more OSCA races.
Yeah, after you guys failed miserably to think that I was running the car at Indy, I told Vic that I'd like to come back in the mystery driver section, but we'll see. Hopefully one day.
Well, don't spoil it. We want to guess it organically. They already wrecked the last one by accidentally having Robert Hill's name on the list, so you
Yeah,
can't
I
give
still
us any
don't know why
hints.
that happened.
Yeah, that
For
was
all
that was
reasons,
really
it should not have happened.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I didn't ruin it because I'm a candidate whenever there is a mystery driver. You
That's
just
Yeah.
won't
true.
know when it's me.
Yeah, we just will never know.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I was already one. You didn't even realize.
Hmm,
Huh.
that's true. I like that. I like
And-
that. But yeah,
yeah.
hopefully get to see you out here more, mixing it up. We got some fun races. I don't know what you think. Short track dirt. We got Charlotte Dirt in a couple weeks.
Oh boy. You don't want me out there. I think I'd end up in the asphalt section of it somehow.
Hey, it is what it is. Got 5 flags. Coming up in
Ooh.
December, second to last race.
That might be something I'd like.
Yeah, there might. We have some spots I think too, and on the Do Good team. So I might have to get in contact with you about that.
Yeah, I've been pretty busy with real life racing where I've been having to leave on Thursdays to travel to races, so I haven't really had the opportunity even if I was able to come run, but I'd be down. With racing season slowing down, I'm definitely down to come back and race some more races.
Yeah, definitely leave that phone open and keep in touch because it's always a good time. You put on a good show whenever you're out on the racetrack, and you put on one hell of a show here tonight, getting the P1 and P3. But before we let you go off and celebrate, any final shout outs you want to give?
Yeah, once again, Shift Esports, Gilberto for letting me drive his car tonight, you guys for the broadcast, and Vic for helping us race like idiots all the time. So thanks to Vic, thanks to everybody. Glad to be back for a race or two, and hopefully we can come back.
Yeah, hell yeah. I'm hoping you'll come back. It's always good time talking to you, short track kid, and hopefully we'll see you out here again.
Thanks. See you guys.
You bet. Austin Beers coming home in the 3rd spot, and again winning half number 1. Next up is our 2nd place runner-up finish and half number 2, Cameron Rich. And Cam, I think all in all, a good points night. I think, especially if you're looking at the regular season championship hunt, putting yourself in good position to maybe retake the points lead after tonight, and definitely having some adversity with your internet connection issues. How was it coming back from that?
Well, when I got back on track, my pit crew decided to take a right side, so I was down a set of tires on lap 15. So I was like, oh, I don't know how the rest of this is gonna go. So I actually pitted again at lap 40 or something, halfway somewhere, and those short runs at the end are what saved me because I didn't have the tires that Austin and the guys like them had. But it was fun. For a while there, I looked like a superhero, I think, because I was rolling the apron of the track. It's pretty cool, but I'm sure it was the tires. I'm sure it was just a tire difference.
Hey, Cam, quick question. Sorry to cut you off. Where'd you finish in half one again?
I believe P3.
Okay, thank you, because my telemetry is not updating. Also, happy birthday to Nugget. It's 2 years old.
Yes, my cat is 2 today. We gave her some whipped cream.
Aw, Nugget is your cat's name?
Yes.
Oh, that's cute.
She looks like a chicken nugget.
I remember one time when we were testing out Cam's. We were testing out, I think, a mic for Cam. A camera for Cam. And in the background, I just see his cat just going head first into a pair of flip flops.
Well, hey, why not?
So, I'll not be too long here, but my cat is a big racing fan. When I get my races on the screen, she will actually just watch them. So she loves to watch iRacing. It's very cool.
Heck yeah, you might have to ask Bracy to make you a car with Nugget on it.
Love it.
Something I think you might need to do, but yeah, again, you're talking about your position in the points. Next week we go to Lime Rock, and then I think we'll see you contending there. But a couple weeks away, Charlotte Dirt. What do you kind of see in the future for Cameron Rich?
Oof. Well, Lime Rock will be fine. Might have to get a sub driver for the 29 for the dirt race because I don't know what I'm doing on those types of tracks. I'm gonna be honest.
They just rip it high,
Okay,
wide, and hand.
nobody's gonna know what they're doing. This car doesn't have no dirt tires, man. It's gonna have no grip. If
That
you're good
means-
at avoiding wrecks and going through the grass, you'll be perfect.
Yeah.
Oh man. Is there grass though at the dirt track at Charlotte? Or
You may
but it
have
feels
more
like they're
grip
driving
if
around
just
the
by
whole
staying
thing.
in the grass.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think I've ever driven a Gen 6 on the dirt, so it'll be fun. It'll be a race for sure.
It will be a race. But before we let you go, any shout-outs you want to give? Do it correctly.
I want to give a shout out to Braxton, race 1. Had a lot of fun racing. We were side by side like all race, and he did really well. So good job to him. As always, my teammates, Dallas, who finally got his top 5, which was really awesome to see. And I believe he got a top 5 and a top 10. And Darren, who I guess now took Dallas's bad luck for the weekend. So thanks to them as always. Thanks to you guys for broadcasting. Thanks to Vic for putting up with us drivers. Drivers suck. I hate drivers. They just bitch and complain. Oh, sorry. They gripe and complain. And my team owner Carlos and my beautiful wife. And I'll give a thank you to Nugget too, because she's also a fan.
I'm sure she'll
You
be
know what?
fine, playing second fiddle to Nugget tonight.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it's birthday. It's fine.
Yeah,
It's fine.
it's a special
Yeah.
day.
Yeah. Well, again, congratulations on the good run. Good runs here tonight, getting podium finishes in both halves, and hopefully we'll see you in victory lane next week at Lime Rock.
That's the plan. Have a good night, guys.
Yeah, you too. That's Cameron Rich, and next up we'll bring up our winner here in half number 2, Caden Tufts. And Caden, looked like you had a little bit of muscle all night long, and it seemed like all you needed was some track position. You took full advantage of it here tonight. Walk us through half number 2 for us, buddy.
Well, I finished 11th there in the first half, so that gave me the pole position, I guess. Lost the words right now. Sorry. So I pretty much stayed up front there for the first bit there, and we pitted. I think I came out 7th or 10th or somewhere around there. Anyways, got up back front there quickly. Ty was in my ear, helped me out there. Thank you to him. I was in there with the nurse aviator guys because I guess some of the weekend Woodsmen guys weren't around, so it was pretty much just the whole nurse aviator tat in there. So that was a lot of help there. I mean, near the end, I don't think I had enough to actually win it if it went fully green. I think Tim would have got me, or God knows who it could have been. It could have been Austin Beers. It could have been anyone. I mean, yeah, I didn't have enough, but luckily we got that green white checkered, and I was able to pull away on the restart and get a good enough lead.
Hey, that's sometimes it's all you got to do. You got it done here, and I believe, is this your second OSCA win?
Yeah, this is my second one. I won
Second
Dover in
one.
the Xfinity Series, I think. First half.
Yes, that's right. Yep. So it's got to feel pretty good to get back into victory lane, and how I mean, again, Xfinity season or series when you ran or got your last win in this Gen 6 car, the high horsepower. We've seen some guys that normally run up front kind of struggling with the transition, even though we're 10 weeks in. How was it for you to kind of get used to running this car?
It honestly kind of drives like a super late model, just on a bigger track, I guess. You gotta still conserve tires way more than I guess any car I've raced on the sim. I mean, the COT had to conserve a lot there. So I mean, it's not a huge difference. It took me a bit to get used to there, transferring from the normal Cup car and the Xfinity car and all the other short track cars and stuff to the big car like this. But I mean, obviously we got it figured out today.
Yeah, had it figured out and looked pretty stout, holding off. Cameron Rich, he's pretty stout no matter what track we go to. And speaking of tracks we're going to, Lime Rock next week. How's Caden feeling about turning right and left next week?
We will not be here next week, I don't think.
Oh.
We will be in Las Vegas racing in real life for the Nationals down there. So
Oh, hell yeah. Well, best of luck to you there. Hopefully you can parlay this one into a win in real life.
Hopefully we can get her done there. I mean, I'm racing with VIP Motorsports. They're a pretty good team down there, so hopefully that I get a good car there. Usually they provide good cars, so hopefully we can put her to the front and get a national win maybe and bring it back home for Canada.
Heck yeah. For Canada, let's do it. For us northerners up here. Not like Carlos in his hot heat down there. But
So
before
hot.
we let you go, yeah, it's so hot. It's starting to get cold up here, so you can hush your mouth.
Starting to get hot.
Don't want to talk to you now. But before we let you go, Caden, any shoutouts you want to give?
Yeah, I want to thank Tim at Weekend Woodsman. He's done a lot for me here in this league. I mean, he's had me on his team for pretty much, well, yeah, the whole entire time I've been in OSCA. He picked me up from another league. Vic invited me over, and Tim picked me up. So, I mean, it was good to get over here, and now I know I can actually run up front with the talent level in this league. Then all my sponsors, Bradwater Mortgages, Timberley Beverage Room, LBT Pallets, Gazro Transfer, and then my own business, Caden Tufts Designs. If you guys need any paint schemes, just send me a message and I can get you guys hooked up.
Well, speaking of designs, I think you got to bring back the damaged car look. That was pretty cool. I liked when you ran that earlier this year.
Have to, but I might put on a different scheme, not the SpongeBob scheme, because it obviously isn't bringing me too much luck. This scheme brought me more luck than anything, so.
Yeah, it's just something to keep in mind. I like the paint scheme you ran tonight, but congratulations on the win. Best of luck to you next week at Vegas, and hopefully we'll see you in a couple weeks at the Charlotte Dirt Track out here.
Thank you. You guys have a good night, and thank you guys for putting this broadcast on, and thank you, Vic, for letting me run the league.
You bet. Congratulations again, and hopefully we'll talk to you in a couple weeks when you rip the dirt and you're bringing home a trophy in Vegas. All right, that was Caden Tufts, winner of half number 2, and with that, we'll wrap up tonight's broadcast. I'd like to thank Carlos, working hard behind the scenes, getting through the technical difficulties. Vic, for doing all the off-track and entertaining you guys here tonight. And for myself, thank you all for tuning in to tonight's broadcast. Be sure to check us out next week as we head to Lime Rock. Same time, same place, right here on 3 Wide Racing Television. Until next time, good night now.